Y'all, Charity has had her overnight dates, you guys, and it was nothing short of a hot mess. Okay, it was a hot mess. And Xavier just shot himself.
And a surprise, too.
Yeah, a surprise. Mm-hmm. But I'm not surprised that Xavier shot himself in the foot. Mm-hmm. But y'all, it's Mary.
And Anna.
And we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, y'all, because Xavier basically, she had the whole day with him. It was a great date or whatever stuff. He finally drops a bomb that he actually cheated on his ex, which for me, I feel like she's already talked to you about infidelity before. You probably should have told her a long time ago, maybe when she was talking to you about infidelity. But I think he actually is not interested in her. Like when you see that man,
that's what I think.
He just has a dead look in his eyes. Like he's not even there. Like he just doesn't care.
Yeah. And you know the other thing I didn't like about Xavier from the beginning? Anybody who seemed to have an issue, he was always very sympathetic. I remember he was sympathetic. Was it to Sean? He was sympathetic to Brayden.
Yeah.
Like he always seems.
I guess he's always I guess he's always caping for the bad guy.
Yeah, always being quite understanding and stuff like that. And I was just like, especially with the whole Brayden thing.
Yeah.
So it's like just missed me with that Xavier, and I felt like the reason why he even brought it up, all this time he was hoping that Charity would get rid of him.
Yeah.
And she did not. Yeah. Okay. And then so he decides that overnight date. Look, I need to know if we ain't having sex, then I can't be bothered. Okay. Because even if we have sex, I still can't be bothered. At least I got me some. That's how I feel that he was. And then when he tells her about the infidelity, he tells her, she said she gotta go, right? There was almost like a little bit of a joy in his face. Like, oh, good, thank God. She's gonna release me from this prison. And then when she comes and she sits down and she tries to be understanding, he looks upset. He looks annoyed. Just look at him. He looks annoyed. And so as she tries to kind of flesh the stuff out, he could not even give her, like, I can control myself. That man started talking about freedom. You know what he gave me? He gave me that TJ Holmes vibes.
But you know what also struck me was the fact that after she had already decided, well, I'm going to come back. We're going to make this work with the whole cheating thing.
Right.
He decides, okay, you can't take a hint, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you right now, I need to see more of you naked in the sheets.
That's before
anything happened. That's literally what he's saying. If you can't understand that I don't want you, let me be rude and crass and jackass. Basically. Yeah. So that's what he did. So
I need to see more. So that means on this little thick card that you hold it like this for me.
I'm telling you what it's going to be if you going to choose me. Let me see if you're desperate enough to keep me to go through with it.
Look, this is not about you holding a card and telling me when I say yes to this card, what it means that, that means I want to continue this process. Honey. What I'm letting you know, this card that you're holding right there, what it means is that I need to see more. I need to have, knock the boots. And then...
Knock in the boots!
And look. And then I can decide if the more that I saw of you naked is enough for me to come.
Hold on, wait, madam. Hold on, Titi. Also, we did not even talk about that. But the thing is, what I was thinking, the reason why he said that, because he said that to me, because this is what he said. I need to know that I need to have 100% assurance so that I know that I can
be faithful.
But really what he's trying to say, because after that, he's like, I need to see more of you, right? Really what he's trying to say is, are you a freak enough to keep me faithful? Can you do all the freaky stuff I need in order for me to keep my penis in the household? That's what that meant.
A freak is never satisfied, and we're going to talk about that on our Patreon that we are just starting, about how a freak is never satisfied. So don't go out there doing freaky-dickly stuff, because guess what? It's never going to be satisfied. It's always going to want more.
Yes, y'all. Y'all want more unfiltered content? Listen, it is going to be on our Patreon because there's only so much we can do and say on the YouTube, okay? But, yeah, so that's why I thought about the whole Xavier thing. So I was happy that she got rid of him because obviously he knew that she was trying harder than he was trying, and he played on that. And I'm sure he was so happy to take his little knitting needles and pack himself on.
Oh, you did not say knitting needles?
Yes, Nick took his knitting needles and left.
As he was trying to stitch all the stuff together.
All these lies together.
Said, fool.
Get up, let's go. Come on.
Get up.
Time to go. Time to wrap it up.
She went away to see. your ass up.
Out of here. Ruda.
I know she wanted to call him a word, but she could not do that. She was on the Bachelorette.
She had to be classy.
She had to keep it
Classy.
civilized.
Yes.
But I know she wanted to
Give him
drag
some choice
his ass.
words. Yeah.
But she couldn't do it. But Charity, you did the right thing. And thank God she had seen people like that.
Yeah.
Okay? Because she said, from the beginning, she kept on saying, and that was her guts telling her.
Yeah.
Like this Xavier, I don't seen this man before. Okay, it seems as though I'm not giving chances. But you know, I'm thinking those producers probably would tell her, but is it fair though to him, Charity, that you're seeing him through another lens? I mean, is it fair to Xavier with his knitting needles? Because were your other exes knitting? Did they have a knitting group? She's like, and then she got bamboozled. It was like, well, no, they did not knit. Maybe this little knitter will be different. No, he wasn't.
Not at
Your
all.
gut was tell you exactly what that fool was.
Listen, someone remind you of an ex run. That man was an ex for a reason, honey. But let's go ahead and talk about Dalton. I'm sorry, if I was her, I would be definitely getting myself my 7 foot tall Mandingo man. I'll be hopping on that trip so quick. I would hop on that tree
And you know
so
the
quick.
difference
And he
is-
has an African family, like
Who loves her?
yes, and weddings, Africans. And listen, you ain't been to a wedding until you've been to an African wedding. Okay, honey, they got the money and the spray dance, and the mom gonna have you do it in Nigeria. Girl,
And
you
in
better
most
take your
African
man.
countries, I really think in all African countries, the man is the one that's
That pays.
responsible for the payment of the wedding.
You know why? Because the bride is the gift. She's the gift. The man's not the gift. The woman is the gift. What? They know what's
Well, because they know the man understands and the family understands.
the value of a
I
woman.
just get the right woman,
Woman.
for my child.
I'm set for life.
Not
I'm
only-
set for life. Not even just for the child, but for my own life.
That's what he was like, not only am I set for life, even his children is set for life. So even as a grandparent, I am set for life.
You
So
know what I'm
yes,
saying?
they are ready to pay.
Yes.
They come and say, hey.
But that's how I personally think that's how
Yeah.
it should be in all cultures.
I was
the men
shocked.
pay. The woman is a gift.
When I
And if you
came-
know the value of a woman, you know that she's a gift.
Listen, when I came to this country, I was shocked that the brides were paid.
And I was like, that's so
oh.
ghetto. And even though I'm American, I still think it's very ghetto. I mean, I'm here, I'm floating on the African side. Like, you all see me with my African mom. Okay. Like,
Look,
no, I don't believe, I think that's so, anyway.
look,
I mean, that's it.
American parents who have sons will be like, shoot, forget that. We love how it is. The American parents
I'm
who have
sure.
sons.
But you know, like that whole system, like, I mean, I feel like it kind of caters to men in a way anyway, so that's why
that
it is.
so
And it's
true.
like, well,
I didn't think
but I
about
feel
that.
like it's an
It's a
insult.
patriarchal society over there, so.
Yeah,
I mean, over
but
here
it's
too.
patriarchal too here, but they also understand the value of women.
Yeah,
I
they
think
are
that's
very and it's just how it is. It's also, well, also think about this. Here, especially in Tanzania, because, you know, I knew someone who is going through a divorce, whatever. The men are the ones who keep the children
because they have to pay for
after the
schooling.
divorce. Because, and I also know in Nigeria as well, they have to pay the men right away. Like when you divorce, the judge is already letting the man know. You know you gotta pay for that schooling, regardless where this child was. If they were in private school, you know you gotta keep up them payments. That is separate from the child support.
Yeah.
The schooling, you gotta, because they're very big on their education. But here, the child actually stays with the man. And because the man has to pay for the schooling and stuff like that. And then it's the wife that has the visitation rights. So that is very, very interesting. And that's even if the man has daughters. That's very interesting. So, girl, you gotta know what countries you're in and know the laws before you move in there. That's something that people got to understand, okay? It's not gonna be the same as it is in America when a lot of times it's the women that take the children, right?
Yeah.
The man pays the child support and the man has visitation rights. It is different here. But there is the, that expectation that the man is the one who's providing for the child completely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anywho.
But yeah, let's talk about Dalton. I think she needs to go with Dalton. I mean,
Yes.
obviously it was a great date.
Yes.
But do I
And he is tall. The only thing though is this. There was a little smidge that I saw, and I don't want to be picky. Remember Dalton was saying that his mother, and maybe I just saw it, you know? Remember Dalton was trying to say that the mother is the one who will be the hard one.
Yeah.
whether she's going to accept Charity or not.
Right.
But when the mother accepted Charity, and I don't know if it's the editing, I don't know these editors, I don't know what they be doing, but it seems as though as soon as she said she accepted Charity, then the sister made a comment how the mother was so giving. I don't know if it's because the sister made the mother was so giving. Maybe Dottie doesn't feel as though the mother is giving. There was a look in his face that was like a little bit of annoyance that the mother had accepted Charity. So I don't know if you guys missed that. And then when they were in bed together, to me, I don't know. And that's the thing with Charity. Charity, I just don't know with Charity. She gives me Michelle vibes. She's frustrating.
Please don't say that.
She does. She is frustrating me. Because even when they were in bed together, she was...
But she's not as bad as Michelle. Michelle kept Nate to the very damn end. If she saw Xavier as a red flag, she said him go. Okay, listen, if she was really Michelle, she would have stayed with Xavier and bumped everybody else.
That's so
the
true.
fact that she spat in Brandon's face and decided to give us some Nate with his 20 earrings, looking
even Nate was confused that she had chosen him over Brandon.
Even her parents said no.
Nate was confused.
And
Nate was confused.
I mean, it's like you embarrass your parents because now it's like you have me on TV saying don't be with this person. Now you've married them. Now I look like a fake. Oh, we're so in love with him. I was like, girl, bye. I'm like, you've already said what you said on TV, mama.
We all heard. But, and then when they were in bed together, and she was like, and she was so happy, but I don't know, maybe because like what she said, maybe she still can't believe that this is such a fairy tale.
Yeah, she can't find anything wrong with him.
Maybe that's what it is, and she can't find anything wrong with him. So I really hope that she's on the up and up. Yeah. Whereas when she was with Joey, to my eyeballs, it seemed like Joey was kind of doing the same thing Charity was doing with Dalton. Whereas Charity seemed to be more all in when they were in the bed.
Yeah.
And Joey seems to be...
a little more relaxed.
Well, but maybe a little unsure or whatever. But maybe apprehensive. That's the word, honey. You're right. That's the word. And maybe he's that way because he's looking at her like, I'm having all my feelings. Yeah. But I don't know if she's going to reciprocate. Because, I mean, he's in a sea of black men, right? So it's like...
that's true.
That's so true. I mean, why will she choose me when she has these other amazing
and she
men
obviously is interested in them because she had 3 of them there.
Exactly. Exactly. And so maybe there's that apprehensiveness and stuff like that. Now, but there's a difference though. You guys caught it? She said, I'm in love with, what's his name? Joey. Joey was the only one she had said, I'm in love with you. I'm actually in love with you, right? But then she says to Dalton, I love you. And it was so easy.
But inside,
but like on the
interview, she did say that I'm in love with Dalton. In the interview, she did say that.
Right, she did. Yes.
In the interview.
But what I'm saying, like, I was surprised that she hadn't said that to him yet. Even though she said it in the interview, but this time though, she did say, I love you. So those are the only things. So now I'm trying to remember how people will say I'm in like or I like you, but then I love you,
but I'm not in love with you.
So now I'm all confused.
Like what?
Because it's I love you. Because when she said it to Dante, it seems as though I love you is deeper than I'm in love with you. You guys, please help me because listen, I am an American citizen, right? I wasn't born there, right? So all these different semantics, you guys, and then you guys have your slangs on top of that. Explain to me, what is it? Is I love you greater than I'm in love with you? What do you think?
I'm in love with you is definitely greater. I feel because it means like you're entrenched. You're in
the difference.
Well, from what I have heard, I'm in love is a deeper, more passionate love. Like you are so deep in the love. Like that you feel for that person. You're inside the love.
The love is here.
The love is
but you're inside the love.
I hopped into the love. Like the love is the pool. I'm watching it, right? But I have hopped in and I am fully,
and you're swimming.
I'm swimming it. I'm immersed in it.
Okay.
And I love you. It's like, I just love you. Like you're my friend.
Around the love. It's like saying I love you to your mom or your friend or your brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
you guys
we know
have a different definition. Let us add to the soup.
Thank you.
So
let's talk about Aaron B coming before we get too long on this video. Aaron B, I do believe he is a weaker link. I don't know why he there. He looked a little ashy, a little sick. But I also feel
he does
like
have a grayish pallor.
he always
he
does.
gotta find
I'm just
the
like,
right-
you ain't hydrated. Where's the coconut oil? Where's the shea butter? Where's the damn Vaseline? If you really want to take it back to the 90s.
But you know what it is? I'm going to tell you what he got to do. He got to do exfoliation.
Yeah.
Aaron B has not done exfoliation.
No, he has not.
And so he seems to have a lot of dead skin cells on his face. He got to do that exfoliation so that we can see him beyond the grayish pallor. Okay.
Facts.
And then he's obviously not using the right kind of facial lotion. You need something with glycolic acid.
Yeah.
Okay. You need something with some alpha hydroxy. Okay. You need something. You need to put some aloe vera in there. You gotta put some lemon. Okay.
Yeah.
It's if you guys want more about these things, I probably will put it on our Patreon.
Yeah.
And
give you guys our secret to beauty.
but
yeah.
to the skin situation. But Aaron B.
She was chilling. She wasn't even thinking about this fool. I think she's just trying to appease him, but do I think she's gonna take him seriously? Not really.
I think the producers wanted 3 people there.
Yeah, they
want to confuse
come
them.
hell or high water. We will have 3 people
Aaron
there.
B is she knows that Aaron B will propose, and she wants a proposal. But honey, Dutton also is going to propose, I
But
believe.
he said he didn't even know, and he said he's so fine with it.
He's so fine with it.
Listen, I will climb my man dingo tree, and I'll stay there like a koala bear. I ain't going nowhere.
Climb. That is so funny.
Like, what woman wouldn't want to be with some 7 foot tall man, and then he's from Africa? Like, honey. You know, not that I discriminate. You know, I love all races.
All that melanin up in there, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm really I think when I get married, I look forward to the African food, the money dance, all that. So that's why I'm like, he's African.
Get that in Nigeria, but Nigeria is the one that's known for that.
The money dance and stuff, and then they have the cassava leaf, the fufu, the okra, and the plantains.
No, they don't have cassava leaves in Nigeria.
So that's a Ghanaian thing.
That's a Sierra Leonean, Guinean, Liberian thing.
Yeah, they do it best.
Don't
come for me. For anyone who's from a different part of Africa, don't come for me. This is what I know. Okay? So, but yes, y'all, I think that was everything.
I think that was it. You guys hit it on down below. Let us know. And for those of you who are interested in our raw, unfiltered content, the ones that you probably gonna check your emotion at the door, but that's okay. You can come with your emotion.
Yes, honey.
And if it's too much, we're gonna put it in check for you, okay? Or help you to get the scales from your eyeballs. But no,
yes, y'all.
Joking about that, you can come with your stuff and let us chop it up. But yes,
get more personal with us, talk to us. Yes.
And,
follow the Patreon, please. Like, share, subscribe, and share it with a friend, you guys.
Yes.
But it is Maryam
video.
signing off. Bye.